The most unique way to get rid of your anxiety and find yourself connecting with nature is probably what this guy, John, does. Wow. He straps a motor to his back with a parachute and just takes off in flight. I don't know how you can really be stressed out about paying bills. I don't know how you can be stressed out about your girlfriend breaking up with you. I don't know how you can be really stressed out about anything whenever you are hundreds, if not thousands of feet in the air, the wind in your hair, flying and soaring like a bird. I am envious, and I was very disappointed I couldn't go yesterday because of the weather. And your friend, we'll take him out back later if you're watching. We're coming for you, buddy. Tell us about it, John. How do you do that? How'd you even get started in this?
Well, I've been flying paragliders and paramotors for over 24 years now, and it's probably one of the only things in life that I haven't gotten bored with after 24 years. I get just as excited to go out and fly as I did, 24 years ago, the first time I ever went. And it's something over the past 6-7 years that I've turned into a career. We manufacture these paramotors here in Shreveport, Louisiana. And when I'm not manufacturing, I'm usually out teaching people how to fly them on the weekends. And we got a little clip over here, about a 30-second clip, just to give you guys an idea exactly what we're talking about.
Well, let's play it. Let's see. It does. I don't think I have any sound to it, but that's okay. We'll add it in the...
That's me a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, dude. Look how fun that is.
What? Wow.
That is so cool. What's the weight limit?
The heaviest pilot I've trained is about 300 pounds. I know a guy who's about 340 that flies as well, too. So really, between 100 pounds and 340 pounds would be about the maximum weight range to foot launch with it on your back. If you're heavier than that, you can launch with a trike, which is a wheeled contraption that we're going to take you up for a tandem flight in here in the next week or two.
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
really excited about it. So what was the part that got you hooked?
To me, is just the freedom, the sense of being in the air. Like the dream you've had when you were a kid, that I could ride a bicycle and turn into flight.
Right.
Fulfilling that dream that I've always had since I was a kid, just to be able to fly, and that ultimate sense of freedom, of just being in the sky with nothing surrounding you, just the wind, the noise, the quiet, the calm, the peace, and soaring like a bird. It's the closest thing we have literally to soaring like a bird. It's the slowest flying aircraft available, and for about the price of a used motorcycle or an ATV, you can have your own aircraft and go out there and fly.
How much do one of those things cost?
That one's about between $7,500 and $8,500, somewhere in that range. With the tariffs this year, it's been really hard to exactly set a price in stone because they've been fluctuating so often. But between $7,500 and $8,500. So with training, a paraglider, emergency reserve parachute, you're looking at between $12,000 and $14,000 all in.
So that everything,
all in, complete training, and I'm. A United States Powered Paragliding Association certified instructor. So we follow a strict syllabus, similar to what like an FAA test or something would do along those lines. So we go through a complete syllabus training program, ground school, simulator work, flight school, and then actual, up to 10 flights using all my equipment.
And there are guys that have the two-seater thing that you can pay to take you up.
Yes, yeah, and I can do foot launch tandems as well too, where it's basically like this, but a person's in front of you. But a buddy of mine here in town does have a really nice trike setup where you can just sit in the front.
When you say trike, you mean a tricycle with two seats that flies?
Yeah, there's a picture if you want to show that here in a little bit. It's on there. Yeah, that's it right there.
That's it right
That's
there.
the trike unit where you would just sit in the front. And the other one would be where you stand in front of me and run. But this is a little bit easier, more straight to you just sit down and go, as opposed to the other one where we had to go over a lot of stuff and set up the weights and balances properly on it. This is just, you can just sit down and off you go for a flight.
So whenever you start flying, like when you're kind of pissed off at the world, how does that change your mood as soon as you get airborne?
Every problem and everything that was weighing me down seems to miraculously disappear for that time. It's gone.
Right.
It's, it requires a certain level of focus and concentration, of course, while you're up there flying. But to me, it's almost a spiritual experience. I mean, it really, it really is, you know, to be able just up there with nature, with the wind blowing in your hair, you know, and gosh, you're having a bad day, climb up to about 2,000 or 3,000 feet, kill that motor and watch the sunset from up there. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's not so bad after all. Whatever all this stuff was, you know, and most of the stuff that consumes us, as you know, it's really doesn't amount to a hill of beans at the end of the day. Or if you're on your deathbed looking at it, it wouldn't make any damn bit of difference, really, you know? So it's been an outlet for me to put my life into focus, into perspective, and to bring me closer to God, I think, too, as well. And to build a great community around me as well, too, by teaching others to do what I love to do so much.
That's why I asked for you to come today. I mean, you come often out here anyway, but I thought it was a good idea to showcase how everybody can deal with alleviating stress in their own ways. Like to you, it's a form of meditation, I would think.
I would say so.
Kind of a concentrated meditation. And like for me, I like to go out and lay outside. Me and Kyle meditate out in the field over there. Dean too. To me, that is awesome. I haven't had the experience of flying around with my feet dangling. Well, I have on a what do they call those where you get pulled? Parasail.
Parasail, yeah.
I've done that. I thought that was awesome. But to be able to guide myself like a bird through the sky seems miraculous. Like it makes me think of, I picture myself like E.T. where he's flying that bike and he has E.T. and they go across the moon. Like that's what I picture myself doing. Like, hey moon, just flying. I could see me and Mario just getting up there, man. That would be great. But it showcases that everybody is different. Everybody can find their own way, and you turned it into your life's work.
Yeah, I'd say
which is really cool.
Yeah,
like that is really, really cool. Not only do you have a lesson to show other people, and that hey, there's a lot of different ways to calm yourself. Like there's a lot. For you, it's going flying. For me and Kyle and Dean, maybe it's laying outside doing some breath work and meditation. Maybe for somebody else, it's just to walk. Somebody else, it's just to talk to themselves. Somebody else, you know, whatever. Some people like just to take long drives.
Yeah.
You know, what we can all explore those things and not take them for granted, and we can actually just go do them. You know, one of the best things that I really enjoy this, especially y'all see it on Sundays. I just love to hug everybody. Like I love it. It just makes me feel good. So it's really kind of selfish. I'm like, you know, it's great if y'all feel good back, but you know, if you don't, you know, I feel good. So it's at least one win. You know, like Wayne, I forgot to call him out about it. You know, he gives me this one arm bullshit, and I'm like, dude. I meant to say something a minute ago, but I was talking to somebody else. You know, we all have our own thing. Like Mario back there flipping off his friend right now. Like, what is that about? Like, what are you doing? You know, for Mario, it's being a kid and not paying attention. Like, we can all do our thing, right? And, you know, like Steve, our buddy back here, he likes meditating back on Caddo Lake. He likes getting in his boat and going down and finding the spot to meditate. Everybody is just different. Like, I'd be just as happy never leaving Steve's porch. I mean, it's great. I think there are a lot of lessons in what you have done and what you are doing that are a real benefit to kind of open other people's eyes. Like, maybe you shouldn't judge somebody so fast. Like, there are probably people that look at you and go, man, that John is crazy. I don't know what he's doing with this stupid thing. That guy's nuts. But are you nuts? No, you're just finding your own way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's to some people it may seem crazy, you know, and I've had a couple people take lessons from me that, you know, after a while were like, I don't feel like I would drive an hour to go do this. I don't feel like it's something I would wake up in the morning and just, you know, really want to do. And I suggest, well, maybe you want to sell your equipment then. Because, you know, it's some people will just absolutely love it and they know this is what I want to do. You dream about it. You plan your vacations around it. For me, that's kind of what I do. You know, I think about, well, hell, we're going to go fly next, Sedona, Arizona. Wow, what a beautiful spot. You know, Moab, I was out there a couple of years ago. Jackson Hole, you know, some of the coolest spots in America. I can see it from up above. where, you can't see it. And to me, that like sparks my dreams and my, ambition and, get off my butt and go hit the road and go do something.
Right.
But for some people that just doesn't ignite them. And that's okay too. That's perfectly
it's totally
fine.
okay.
That's
like we have a large number of people that watch us that have been, well, y'all do this meditation thing, after the presentation's over. I've never done meditation before, so they don't even know. It's kind of like people that don't know about flying, like you do. Just try it once, try it a few times, see if you like it.
Right.
Same way with meditating, quiet the mind, practice it. It just live outside of your comfort zone to see what works for you. Like, it's really important to figure that out. When we get in these rigid, I don't want to do that thing because, somebody might think, I'm crazy for flying, or, you must be some kind of, mental, I was going to say retard, so I did. So a mental retard for meditating. I just don't get it. I don't get all these quick snap judgments and everybody, we don't do that here. Or at least dissuade it in a large way. We have to allow ourselves to explore new ideas. We have to allow each other to push each other to be better people. Like, I've been cussing all morning, and some of y'all know me, and I normally don't do that very often. So, except for my wife says I probably do it too. All right, well, I don't want to do it as much. So I need friends to call me out, right? I don't want to eat onion rings, and Jacob is preventing me from doing it. These are the things you need friends for. You need friends like John to introduce you to, because I would have never thought about paramotoring. I just wouldn't have thought of it as, and then the more I think about it and the more I've thought about you and the more you and I have become friends, the more it sinks into my mind, wow, I could really see some form of meditation flying around with my feet dangling.
Yeah.
And I could see your total connection to the infinite. Can you imagine looking off to the horizon and just seeing the beauty of nature? I can, because I've flown so much, but I can't imagine what it's like to do it in a parachute. Like, to me, you're like almost, or you are a kid's hero, or even an adult's hero.
Yes.
And if somebody's selling all that stuff because they need to get rid of it because they don't use it and they want to sell it for a discount, I am interested.
As a matter of fact, I do.
I'm interested. I want to go take some test flights first. And hey, we will arrange. He has a friend and probably some other people where we can schedule some appointments to go fly.
Yeah. Check out my Facebook page, also Louisiana Powered Paragliding, for more information on training, and True North Paramotors is the Facebook page as well too, for the manufacturing of the paramotors where we sell those.
Well, I've known this guy for several years now, and I'm telling you, go to his Facebook page. It'll be on the screen in the description below. He is fascinating. Paramotoring is something that me and Dean and Kyle are going to go do. Jill, even though she has flown planes, she does not want to do this, which I think she's a chicken. I'm hoping you're going to get over that. I had a guy in the back say no cussing, so thanks, buddy. I love y'all. Thanks. I appreciate it. And I'd say what we should take away from today is live outside of your comfort zone. There are a lot of wonderful ways where we can connect with each other, connect with nature, connect with God, and just be better people. And I'm going to say John is our hero in showcasing that for us today. So thanks, John. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you, Kevin.